part 2 of traveling with a weak African passport. So guys, have you watched part 1? If you're yet to watch part 1, you can check the link in the description or click, I think it's somewhere here or here. I think it's more like here. So guys, traveling on a weak African passport is very challenging. Like I said, we need visas to go to almost every country in the world, and including African countries. So I use a Nigerian passport, and thankfully we have this thing called ECOWAS, and it's like Schengen, whereby we can travel to West African countries visa free for 90 days. And because of that, I'm able to go to West African countries like Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry, Ghana for 90 days without a visa. But for almost every other country, I need to go through the stressful visa process, including some African countries. You know, it's very interesting that as an African, I still need to go through the visa application process to visit most African countries. Let me tell you a story. Speaking of immigration, okay, so something funny happened to me at one of the immigration stands of an airport I don't want to name. So I got to the immigration officer, and of course hello and my normal smiley face, and I gave him my passport, and I was just going to stay there for like 4 or 5 days. So he looked at my passport, Federal Republic of Nigeria, which already automatically are red flags, and he turned to my visa page, and the next thing I saw was he brought out this little stuff like an eye microscope, and he was scanning every detail of my passport and my visas. And I have several visas on my passport, and he was going through them one after the other. And before that, on the queue there were a lot of Europeans in front of me. All of them were Europeans, and they just need their ID card to actually enter. And it took less than a minute for each person to go through immigration. They were just showing their ID cards and just going in. But when it got to my turn, I spent nothing less than 10 to 15 minutes at the immigration stand. He was going through it detail by detail, because he feels it's forged. Let's call a spade a spade. It's a Nigerian passport with a lot of visas, and he just feels that it's fake, it's forged, that he's going to catch this Nigerian girl today. So I stood there and waited for him, because I knew all was real, and I waited for him, and it took a long time, and he scanned my passport. And yeah, it was quite embarrassing, because there were a lot of people on the queue waiting for me, and the queue was initially very fast, and when it got to my point, to my turn, I had to wait that long. So that was it. But that is just one out of 1,000 stories, 1,000 travel stories I have as a person, a black girl traveling on a weak African passport. So let me tell you another travel story. So this happened to me at the airport in Antalya, and Antalya is a very beautiful place, and a lot of foreigners go there, especially Europeans. So the airport staff are so used to Europeans. So I was traveling to, and most of the flights from there are to European countries. So I was traveling to Berlin, and I went to the counter to drop my luggage and to get the ticket. So I gave my passport, and the lady opened it, and she started laughing. She just busted out laughing, and she was saying that, oh, what am I going to, in Turkish, because I understand Turkish, what am I going to do with this passport? This is so so interesting. I've never seen this kind of passport before. Then she was talking with her friend too, and it felt very, very embarrassing. And she had to call one of her senior officers to ask him about the process for allowing a Nigerian passport that is going to Berlin, Germany. So that was very crazy and very embarrassing. Whereas other people in front of me were Europeans, behind me were Europeans, and they were just scanning their passports and issuing them their tickets. Another crazy thing that happened, which was very shocking for me, I went to Spain with one of my friends, European, and there's this part of Spain that is controlled by UK called Gibraltar. That is the first time I even knew it was controlled by UK. So he really wanted to visit Gibraltar. I was like, okay, why Gibraltar? But he was like, he really wanted to go there, and we just left Tarifa and we were like, okay, let's go to Gibraltar. And there was passport control. And I was like, okay, I have a Schengen visa, that should help and stuff like that. And he just went with his ID card, European ID card, and he already crossed the border. Then I gave my passport, and the lady was like, madam, do you have a UK visa? I said no, I have a Schengen visa. And she was like, a Schengen visa is not enough for you to pass this border. I was like, wow. So she was like, I cannot pass except I have a UK visa. So my friend had already passed the border. And I was telling him, okay, you can go and explore Gibraltar, I'll just wait here for you. So he was like, no, he came back. And that was when I knew that, wow, traveling on a weak African passport is a huge challenge. People were crossing with just ID cards, not even passports. And it was super easy, super easy. She was not even scanning it, she just looked at it and she was like, pass. And that happened to me. So you see, it's so difficult traveling on a weak African passport. And okay, if you would love to see more of our travel videos and pictures, you can head to our Instagram page at Ayo and Ebun and our Facebook page at Ayo and Ebun Entertainment to see our travel pictures. We love traveling. I love traveling. We love exploring the world because there's so much to see. There's so much to see outside your home. So if you want to see that, head on to our social media accounts and check out our travel pictures and let us know what you think about them. Do you like to travel? Who doesn't? Okay guys, so another difficulty of traveling with a weak African passport, but mostly this is even for traveling while black. As a black person, there is this stereotype that you're either a fraudster or you're doing drugs. So on several occasions I have been stopped by security control or even on the queue at the immigration to be searched for drugs. Now, I know a lot of people don't believe in white privilege, but unfortunately it exists. And it's very easy for white people to go through certain things compared to a black person. And this includes security control. The way a black person is being searched is different from the way a white person is being searched. A white person, unfortunately, is automatically seen as a threat, and this should not be the case. Several times that I pass through security control, I'm being stopped for extra checking. One happened at Köln Airport, which was the most shocking for me, and they took me to a separate room, scattered my hair to make sure there were no drugs inside, scattered my hair, I had to remove everything, scattered my bag, searched it thoroughly. It was crazy. one of my friends wanted hookah, this hookah scented stuff. I bought it for him. I put it in my hand luggage, and they wanted to throw the hookah stuff, the cocaine, so it's this scented stuff for, they call it hookah, yeah, I think it's the same thing. So they searched it a lot, and one of the officers wanted to throw it away, but the other one was like, no, it's allowed, and they were arguing amongst themselves. And this lady took me aside, searched me from head to toe, had to remove my shoes. And okay, it's good to be security conscious, and these things are very important in airports, but unfortunately sometimes these people go way over the board, because I'm black, and as a black person I subconsciously pose a threat to them, or I subconsciously I'm being stereotyped as someone carrying drugs. Yeah, so guys, there are so many travel stories, a lot of travel stories to tell you guys, but all you have to do is stick to this channel and subscribe and turn on the post notifications to receive alerts of our videos immediately they come out. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button and share it to all your friends. Let people know what it's like traveling on a weak African passport. Guys, we would love to hear your comments, and we would like to hear your own stories of what it's like and your challenges of traveling on a weak passport. Are you from some parts of Asia or some parts of South America that also have these issues? We'd love to hear your stories and learn from each other what it's like, the struggles of traveling with a weak passport. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. That's what we have for you this week. Guys, we love you so much. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. We'd love to read your comments below. Have a great week, friends, and peace out.